The sea that night lay almost perfectly still, as if it sensed the heavy burden of events that were about to unfold upon its very shores. The Argos sailed silently, almost without a sound, gliding smoothly across the water's surface, carrying those who were desperately fleeing not merely from the relentless pursuit behind them, but also from the inescapable grip of their own destiny. Far behind them, now a distant memory, remained Colchis, a land once rich with gold and ancient magic, a land bound by a solemn oath that could never, ever be undone. In the growing distance, dark shadows slowly began to emerge. The Colchis fleet. Their torches were extinguished, so they could sail completely undetected. They were approaching with considerable speed, and at the forefront was sailing Apsyrtus, Medea's own brother. The ocean currents were relentlessly carrying them onward towards an inevitable and unavoidable encounter. Medea came ashore first. She gave a sign. There was no threat in it, only a promise of a conversation. The last one. Apsyrtus arrived unarmed. He believed in the bond of blood. He believed that the sister who had left still had the old Medea in her. They stood there, facing each other in profound silence. Between them, the echoes of their shared childhood lingered. Palace courtyards, a father's name they both shared, and the vast sea that patiently waited. Medea did not raise her voice, nor did she cast any spell. Her hand trembled, but only for a very brief moment. Apsyrtus looked at her, and he immediately understood everything. He did not recoil, not a single step back. He uttered no scream, no desperate cry. When the sharp blade finally met his body, the surrounding night remained utterly silent. Life left him quietly, as if the entire world had simply turned its gaze away. The relentless pursuit finally ceased. The mighty Colchidian fleet was compelled to turn back, stopped not by the power of any weapon, but by a grievous, unbearable loss, a loss so profound it paralyzes the very soul and heart. The ship Argo sailed onward, far into the distance. Saved, forever marked. From that fateful night onward, Medea would no longer belong to any shore, neither to the lands of Colchis nor to the shores of Greece. She carried within her an act that no amount of water could ever wash away. The ocean's depths have swallowed that old story, yet the resonance of that fateful choice still lingers. It lives on in tales of a love more powerful than any law, and of a guilt that flows with the protagonists until the very end of their arduous journey.